freaky little darlings. I accidentally nearly started the wrong stream. That's how this week has gone. Let's see, we seem to be alive, which is a good start. I mean, we're live. Alive is a little dramatic, although it do kind of be like that. I am in a Count the Monte Cristo reference, Satara. That is what he was called by the pirate crew. Gotta like living in a Count the Monte Cristo reference. So we are heading back in our normal neighborhood, and we are going to finish the house that we're procrastinating, and then at some point we're gonna move Bigfoot in, and we're going to, that's not the, yeah, there we go, Hyacinth Bouquet's house. This is probably going to be our last stream with Hyacinth. We might always look in on her later, but it's gonna be the last, like, her stream. And because we're going to start playing with Bigfoot, and we're going to assemble a team of weirdos. Really, we should have kept Bigfoot in this house and used Hyacinth as our witch, but we didn't. Because I don't know why. I don't think we had a reason except that I didn't want to clutter up her beautiful house with Bigfoot. I think that was the only reasoning. So, I love how she's frozen in just the evil witch's cackle. She doesn't seem to have her glow. She's glowless. She needs a glow up, clearly. So what we're going to do is finish her house, see if we can give her back her here we go. Oh, is she not able to? There we go. Oh, she isn't quite evil enough. Wait, she is plenty, like, but she isn't evil enough to do her go. Come on. Do your evil thing. There we go. She's gaining an evil. She is going closer to neutral by using that spell, to be fair. So she may want to acquire a door. Maybe even multiple doors. I quite like that this is like completely hidden, actually. I'm kind of a fan. But yeah, this place, there should be a door. She needs a door. Maybe it should be a door from like the outside. It's her little like garden shed type place. I'm going to give her a door from. Why is that an inside door? We need better doorage. Does she have like a proper? Does she have an alarm? So I'm just checking for a burglar alarm. Because she may not have a burglar alarm, and she needs one. I don't know where it would like live. She may not have one. we'll put one there, and we'll put one here. And we're going to finish building her house. Oh, was she not maximized? Here, study the part of darkness, my darling. Cast a good spell. If you want to reach the maximum wickedness, that is not the way to do it. So, I am trying to get the chat up on the device I used to check that, and it's going so-so.
Che è bravo.
It sounds very impressive, whatever she's doing.
Kiawu e trip.
Okay, so here we go. Do your evil, my lady. I love that she's having these cute, like, slippers on her feet, and, like, generally, she wants to be better friends with Bigfoot. Actually, does she enjoy? There's no telling if she enjoys that painting. Oh, Bigfoot doesn't have a phone. That's disappointing. So we finished, and of course there's shelves. We pretty much finished this space. The rest of the house is finished, so we should have just stuck Bigfoot in here, really, if we were wise, but we weren't. So I'm just making this place more, like, planty. Hear me out. Plants. So I went up to my boss this morning and said, I think we're having a crisis. And he just looked at me like, LH, you're always having a crisis. And I had to specify that it didn't mean me. He didn't do that in like a mean way, but it was just like, the poor man is so used to me having some sort of crisis or panic attack or something. It is genuinely funny because we have a bunch of work accommodations people at my work that we've spoken to, and they're just baffled between how many panic attacks I get and how good of a job I still do. Like, wait a second, neither one of these things are reasonable, and I'm just here like living my best life. Let's not be reasonable. It's not good for you. There needs to be so much more junk on these walls. Like, actually kind of like that sort of vibe, or because there's genuinely like posters you can get with like dressmaking things on them, and that kind of feels like the vibe of this sort of space. Yeah, it's the site I'm talking about, but like there's a whole other like much. Oh, these I haven't even seen. I have so much like stuff that I don't even know the stuff that I have. But these are the vibe upstairs. I could see something like these. Like that can be a bit of a vibe, but I actually kind of like that as an idea too. Just a bit of whimsy. It's really important to have whimsy in your life. And she has one of the Kurbitzes, doesn't she? So this, the second one, we'll make space for this too. I'm into it. But where is the thing I'm looking for? We have those in the staircase, and then, I mean, those are also quite nice, so it's not like. But I could have sworn. I thought they were something cheap. Hmm. We will ponder what to fill that wall with. Because, I mean, we could get more shelves, but at this point, do we really? Do we really need more shelves? We also kind of need more crafty things. Crafty. We need stuff. And we need money to, like, decorate that space after building it. But, she's bound, yeah, she's making quite a lot of money today, so. And most days, to be fair, so. Oh, excuse you! What did I ever do to that dude? What the? That wasn't cool. I didn't do anything to deserve that. No, she's gold sewing. So it's probably his time to, like, get a pottery wheel. Because this is much cozier, like the space, than this, but that it is quite a large space, and large spaces require a lot of, like, cozying up. Because the question is if we wanna, like, match the rest of the house or kind of go for a much more cozy, like, little. Do we have a vibe? Actually, I kind of like the idea of mismatched bookcases, like that is actually really cute. And then like a love seat or something there. because this kind of has the vibe of you've collected things over time. Is there a greener version of that? Actually reminds me of, so in Sweden there's this saying, and this saying is magnificent, and I will accept no feedback on this saying. The saying is, you have taken a blue poop in the blue cabinet. And this saying essentially means, that's more green, isn't it? We need the bluer one. But yeah, this saying, you've taken a poop in the blue cabinet, and it essentially means, excuse you, you've crossed the line. And it's such a great saying. Um, to be fair, Sweden is like, there are so many good Swedish sayings. We're clearly insane because there are so many just like, excuse you, what? So many. We need some end tables in there. Ring up Tiffany. We can give her to.
Hurrah!
We need to
You
ring up
a turn?
Tiffany.
Oh, I'm liking. Oh,
So my job has a lot of like formal procedures for things. There's a lot of meetings. And I was in our sort of break room today and overheard one of the newer managers hold like procedural meetings with several of his team. And it's so interesting hearing how different managers approach that kind of thing. Especially since most of them just make me super nervous the way they manage. Like, it's just like, I don't like it. I want to go home. Just from hearing you, I want to go home. Um, which is fun because we have one of those procedural meetings coming up, which will be interesting. I have warned my manager that like, you know, I don't like these. Like, these are one of the ones that aren't gonna be fun for anyone. Be mindful of that, please. Which isn't necessarily a warning he needs, but he probably appreciates it anyway. He does do that very well. Not freaking me out for no good reason. It's a speciality of his. But um, I am difficult to manage. I'm very easy to work with, but I'm not easy to manage. Except all the things that people are normally hard to manage, because I'm very easy with when it comes to like getting me to do what you want. I'm great. Like that's easy. Getting me to actually do my job well, you can be asleep on the job. It's fine. But not gonna be a problem. But yeah, the things that should be hard when managing somebody, it's so easy to manage me. Things that you haven't considered being things before, I'm your nightmare. I am nightmare fuel. How many shelves are going at this place before I am done? Let's be honest with ourselves. That is kind of nice. I could see like a longer sofa there, one of the bigger ones, and then we'll want to have like a. Does she have any elixirs of life? Because she's starting to become where she could use them. Yeah, it was like surely her ride for work arrives soon. But yeah, let's see. I need to actually check the chat. I'm not. I am being a lazy. This is becoming a very cozy space though. I really quite like it. So when I'm kind of tempted, it should be in green, obviously. Like, look at that. Oh yeah, I want it. Why are you quoting Gollum? Because I want to. Live with it. I'm giving myself sass. I am literally giving myself sass. This is. I want this room. I want this whole house, to be fair. Like, there's only one bathroom, which is a little crazy in a house this size now. But, like, that is a really nice bedroom. This is a cozy nook, which is living room, like, right inside the door, but still. And a little dining nook, that's a really nice kitchen, and then you go to the bedroom is really nice, and then you have this kind of garden shed space but connected to the house. Let's see, do we have... I think it's just too expensive for us. By just a little bit. A week ago or so at work, I had a really bad call. Someone was angry about their tablet. It kind of wasn't fixable necessarily. I spoke to my boss about it, and he was like, I know what call you mean, actually. And I was like, did you listen to it? And he was like, no. Um, I was told that you were upset. I understand why you were upset. Um, but no, we haven't listened to the call. They are recorded for like training, monitoring, legal purposes, all sorts of stuff. At any rate, his comment stuck with me because he was like, it's futile to listen to the call because I know whatever you said. Like, I will agree with it. And I'm like, my boss doesn't think that I'm capable of being a little shit. I mean, he probably does because he's seen it, but like, beyond just being funny in the group chats, and like, I, yeah. So yeah, that's how I realized that I'm a grown up now, and I don't like it. You know that sort of feeling, oh, I need an adulty adult. I am the fucking adulty adult. Since when did that shit happen? When did that happen? I actually really don't like these windows. I know somebody else liked the windows, but I don't. I think that's our next project. Nearly the last project, because the house is basically finished. Like, look at this beautiful mess. Oh, she's not working today. That can be a problem for my window plans. Because I kind of think I'm literally going window shopping. I really like these. And I think they're really like elegant. Not in that color necessarily, but like hear me out. Yeah, that one. Is that like a type of grey? think those are like what I want. Does that even make sense? Probably not. But let's face it, it's never like I was normal or anything. Yeah, I like it. Should they be like a less gloomy color? That might actually be more of the vibe. Yeah, that's what we're going for, yo. But they are quite expensive. They're 100 each. So that's not too bad. But we do have quite a few windows. We're nearly done with the downstairs. And yeah, I know it's a silly thing to do to your house, but I like it. It's just, it's better. Yeah, because if I do these, I think these are quite good money.
Mm. Mm. What is that?
Oh yeah, they're quite good money. Yeah, this house just seems way more elegant now. There wasn't actually that many windows. Because there's so few upstairs. Hyacinth bouquet! Oops. Hi Michelle, have a great weekend, you too. Take care of yourself and enjoy the friend gathering. Also, everyone, next week is my late week at work, so there will be there won't be a live, but I will be back the week after.
Mm-hmm.
Shivering. Papa sola babon. Right.
She's a space pirate. Oh, and she wants to make some stuff. Oh wow, money just kind of literally fell into her lap there.
Fidja.
Yeah, I thought she'd want that.
Wee! Woohoo!
She's enjoying that way too much. This is such a cozy space now. I am jealous of my sim. Like that kind of crafty place. Her bedroom is so cozy. Then you have this little writing nook here, the ballet nook, the secret witches compartment, and then this like a large crafty space. I want this house. I mean, I love the Valkyrie. But yeah, I'm jealous of that house. And I just realized my heater has been on in the background, hopefully not making too bad of a noise for like 40 minutes. It was 5 degrees in here when I got back home. So we needed the heating. It was necessary. It is now 15 degrees in here, so it does go up in temperature really quickly because it's such a small space. I live in a baby place.
Oh, crucifix.
What noise was that? Like, excuse you, your attitude, madam.
Is that? Wee! Fidja. Wee! Woohoo! Wee!
The noises. Kind of feel like just scattering these on the walls. I just feel like that's somebody who makes those noises would do that.
Hey, woo! Wee! Fidja. Wee! Woohoo!
It's all about that bass, about that bass. Suddenly she has so much money because... I don't think she has the space for that, but...
Wee! Fidja.
Oh, she no longer wants to do that, but oh well. Oh, she's just like dying of uncomfortableness. That is a cozy bed. Not as cozy as my bed, but cozy. My bed is, of course, in a boat, so it's just sort of built in. My entire bedroom is just a ledge. My entire bedroom is the cozy nook that everybody wants in their bedroom. That's just my whole bedroom. It's just the cozy nook. And my vertigo, of course, gets better in the boat. So I've been staying in town while working over the winter because it's not really plausible to, with winter timetables, to do it another way. So that's what I've been doing, and that means that my vertigo has gotten so much worse. I regularly just sit on the floor because our chairs move, and just kind of try to make the floor stop moving. And one of my friends walked past today, and she just like hollered at the second in command, like, LH is on the floor again. And he just kind of popped his head around so he could see me, and he's like, are you good? And I'm like, it's just vertigo. I'm not fainting. In his defense, I've done that too before, so it's not like it's out of the question. I try very hard to do a good job, sometimes a bit too much. I push myself very, very hard. On YouTube, Beasley. That sounds like a discount version of the Weasleys. Beasleys. Like the bee version. And what was that I said about being a proper adult again? What was she doing? Just like writing in her diary, probably. Make some vases or vases or whatever. You know what we could put those things on? We could put them on a shelf. We could put a shelf there. What the crap is that? Oh, that's a fly. Jeez. How did it even get in here? I think it probably tried to hide in here from the cold. The temperature is dropping as soon as I turn the heater off. Which makes sense, actually, but I love these sofas. Somebody built them from, like, inspired by Arwen's sofa in Lord of the Rings, and that just makes me love them more. I love them anyway, but it's like, yes, the elfenness. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. I mean, presumably.
Here's a...
Look at that, she's doing things. She's getting to a good point, people.
Oh, uh-huh. Oh, uh-huh.
And then she does the evil cackle.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We're doing small shelves. Just like baby shelves. just so we can display some art. Oh yes. Look at that. We have finally maxed out. We are happy. If it was only that easy in real life. I love now that I don't need it anymore. The money is just building up. I kind of feel like something should be placed on top of that, but that probably won't let you. So what we're gonna do, yeah, flowers, I think. Yeah, it needs to be something a bit higher, not that high. Doesn't wanna, yeah. That's the one. Four bookcases taking up like 6 squares of, yes. Here we go. So I'm gonna max out her pottery skill. We could also maximize her flower making skill, but in general, I think this house is almost finished. Next time, we're gonna play as Bigfoot. We're gonna have to get ourselves like a witch as well, and it's just ridiculous because we have one of those. Is that the... Yeah, that's the lady with like knowledge aspiration. She has shelves too, doesn't she? I am too fond of shelving. Are you just using my laptop, you weirdo? We need to do more tinkering. She does an evil laughter. Like, I know she's a witch and everything, but like, that's evil. And I think it's time that we changed outfit again, because we have our outfits on for way too long, babes. Ah, she doesn't work today. So we have time to... Oh my gosh, why is it so cold already? I hope the sound of the heater isn't annoying for you guys, because yikes. It's just gonna have to be on until I go to bed, which will be like directly after the stream. I did go to bed. It is nearly 10 p.m. here, and I went to bed at 9:30 yesterday. I actually like that. She can wear that for a bit. That is really badass. I like it. Jeez, knocking those out quick. Oh wow. Jeez, that's a lot of plates. She should also have like a maid or something. She has so much money and such a nice house, and like, why is she still cleaning it herself? She should definitely have a gardener.
Infra.
That didn't take a lot for her to gain enthusiasm in cuisine.
Ooh, frab. What apathy? From a cab. Cab! Oh, grabbing a tape. So many people. Wow.
Hello, Nina.
Oh, please. I got
That sounded like my sim was being sarcastic. I don't know what she was being sarcastic about, but it sure sounded like she was being sarcastic.
Whee! Woohoo!
Come on, go to work. Stop taking a bubble bath.
Woohoo!
Come on, finish your picture making skills. I really do love her hair. It's just maybe a random thing to say, but sort of. I am tired. I name random fruit when I'm tired. This is barely even weird.
Is that?
I do have clementines, actually. Come on, when is she finished with this? Ta-da! Because we're all about the bass and the drum kit. That is not as good of a song. I think we are actually where we want to be. We might drop in and like check in on her later, but I think mostly we're kind of where we need to be here. Yes, I do want to save my game. We're just gonna buy a house, get Bigfoot moved into the house, and I crack myself up with the silliness. But yeah, there we go. There we go. And then we're moving Bigfoot into it. He is just straight heading for the fridge. Excuse you. We're just doing a quick strip of like all the nonsense that we don't want. And next week we will be building something nice and new. I'm just doing like a quick yeah, we are ready to build when we next come in, and hopefully we'll get Bigfoot like a nice lovely life and a nice lovely collection of weirdos, and there will probably be lots of shelves. We did already do a witch, but I think we have to do her again because she won't be in the house, so maybe we'll do the good witch in this house. I feel like we've done an evil, so now we want to do the good witch. I don't know who that, I think, is the like knowledge. That's romance. These people, I hardly know who they are, and there's our legacy that we should absolutely be taking some time with again. But yeah, next week there won't be a live because it's my my late shift at work, so I will see you the week after next. I hope you all have a lovely week. Take care. Bye guys.